Get a few of the green ones back in stock for you. What is it? It's the Weed Zinger. This is something that you don't have to bend over, you don't have to assemble, you simply stomp on that weed, it pulls the taproot out, boink, look at that. And then you pop it into the trash. This is awesome. It's already made it onto my top 30 garden picks of the month list. It was one of the first ones I picked because it's great. And I ordered one for myself and for my parents when we first had this on. And by we, I mean this lady right here, Susan Butterworth.
Hello.
And me.
How are you? Nice to see you.
Okay, tell everybody how this works because it's so cinchy.
Okay, never have to bend over, never have to use your back, your knees, your hips, nothing. You are going to simply put this in the center of the weed.
Right.
You're going to step on it. You're gonna twist it. You're gonna pull it up. Look how I just
and look at the trigger.
And then bam,
bam,
shoot it.
No, now I did this again. What did I do again? I locked it.
Well, that's all right because that's a fake dandelion for TV. So
okay,
there you go.
There you go. So see this trigger mechanism right here? All you do when you've got the weed on the end of it, you're just gonna boing, pop it into the trash. So it's like a little trigger right there.
So you're never touching the weed.
And you're never doing this.
Right.
Oh, ow, and I can't get back up.
Yeah.
And you don't have to bend over. You just stand.
You're stepping.
Step.
And you're twisting.
Twist.
And if so I got it. Now
Pop.
watch this. I'm going to pull the trigger and bam, right into the bucket.
These are so great.
So if it's poison ivy or a thistle or a rose, you know, with
Look out, everybody.
Something horrible, you are never having to touch it. You're never having to get, you know, any kind of bad poison ivy or anything. I'm stepping.
I'm twisting.
I'm pulling it up, and now
pulling
bam,
the trigger.
I'm pulling the trigger. Yeah. I mean, it's fun.
It's empowering.
Yeah,
and
it is
fun.
empowering.
And you know, listen, you don't want to just pull a weed with your hands because chances are you're going to leave part of that root in the ground, and then when it's something awful like a thistle or a dandelion or something super annoying, it just comes back and back and back. You need to pull the whole darn long taproot out, and these little tweezer hands, right? That's what that does.
These are the patented spikes that are going to grab around that taproot. They're going to grab it and they're going to pull it out. But I'm going to come down here and show you how when I pull this trigger, these are going to shoot right out again.
Look at that.
So that little plate right there is what shoots it out. So I'm just going to do it again to show you. I pulled it down just so you can see it. And then when I pull the trigger, bam,
it
that's
pushes
what shoots
it, pops
it out.
Right out.
Yeah, so you are never touching anything.
And that, you know, and that's good because sometimes you might accidentally touch poison ivy, poison oak, is something else that irritates your skin. You might not know what it is, and you're pulling it out with your hands. So let me step.
So what? You're stepping. You did not bend at all.
And ready?
Yep.
Boink.
Boop. Shoot it out.
I did not touch that poison ivy.
Exactly. So normally when we're weeding, we have to get down on our knees. We have to like be on our knees and come on over here because this is what we normally do. We've got that little pad. Maybe you don't even have that pad. You got your gloves. You've got
a trowel.
This trowel thing.
The little weed digger.
You're down on the ground. You are right there with the weeds. Your knees hurt. Your hips hurt. Your back hurts.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that anymore.
Right. Exactly.
Because you and I, when we're getting a weed out, we are literally placing it over the center. I'm stepping, I'm twisting. Those little patented spikes are grabbing everything. Look at that, I got it right there. And now, boing, bam.
There you go.
I'm shooting it,
Pop
never have to touch.
your trash bin.
Yeah.
So just easy.
And
again,
you've got like the little wedgies on.
Oh, I've got dressy shoes on and I can even do it.
I know, crazy.
These are not actually, ladies, what I garden in normally. I don't garden in my Clark's platform wedges.
But you look smashing.
But I'm just saying, you could.
You could.
If you wanted to.
And you know what? This is the kind of thing, there's no gas, there's no noise. You could do this Sunday morning before you go to church. You're not disturbing the neighbors. You are simply stepping.
Oh, she threw it away over there. That's awesome.
Yeah, she kind of like got a little action going before she pulled the trigger.
This is one of those things too where you can get your grandkids involved and say, ooh, let's see who can toss the most in those trash cans.
Well, you know, it's the kind of thing where just getting one is not enough because someone always wants to take it from you and always wants to use it. Believe it or not, it's extremely addicting because it's so easy, it's so different. It's, you know, no backs, no knees, no hips getting hurt.
And I just hate weeds. Can I just tell you? I don't use that word very often. But I get my yard, you know, taken care of very well, and I don't like when weeds pop up. And there's some dandelions that blew over from the neighbor's house or something.
Oh, and
I'm
they
like,
always
ooh, I gotta get that out of my yard.
Yeah.
So this is so easy just to walk over there, and pop it out.
Exactly, and this is powder-coated steel. It's a spring action that you can see in there. This handle is super comfy. If anything ever gets stuck, you pull the trigger and then you just pop that out if you've got something super thick. But you know, the tougher the weed, actually, the better it works.
Yeah.
So, you know, we've got those little patented spikes. All you do is step right over the center. You're gonna twist it, you're gonna pull it up, and you're gonna pop it in the bag.
Twist.
Now you've got, she's got a fake dandelion. Bam! But that was good.
Now, let me tell you something too. There's no assembly on this. It comes right out of the box. So
ready to go.
Ready to go. So if you see a tall, skinny box that the UPS man dropped by your back door, hurry up and open it, because that's what's in it.
Exactly, and you know, right now, I looked out this morning, I really didn't have many weeds coming up. Oh, in about 1 week. With this sun that we finally got this weekend.
And they're always the first thing.
Yes.
It's like, well, my lawn is a little slow, but boy, the crabgrass is already out.
It's unbelievable.
Right?
Yeah.
So, and this will pick out any of that stuff, whether it's a taproot weed or a flower weed or crabgrass, you know, those things that start and then they spread out, those, I call them garden invaders.
Yes!
They're trying to look pretty, but they're really a weed.
They're really a weed.
So just grab them.
You're a pet lover, you've got dogs and cats and everything that roam on our yard. You don't want to use chemicals on your yard to get rid of all these horrible weeds. You don't have to. You're going to walk around and literally, in less than a minute, you literally could get 40 weeds. It's that easy.
I take pains, like I know a lot of you do, to make sure that when you fertilize your lawn or they do a lawn treatment, that it's non-toxic, pet-friendly. So you certainly don't want to go out now spraying pesticides on weed killer, right?
And you don't have to.
So you don't have to when you've got this.
And you're going to get the taproot every time. I pulled back the plate again to show you the patented spikes that are going to grab the weed, and then I'm just going to pop it, bam.
Wow, these are very popular. Close to 2,000 now ordered. We have the green only back in stock. It blew out along with the other color earlier.
Yes.
And we just got the green one back, so hurry before it's gone again, because the weeds are a-coming.
Oh, they're a-coming.
If they're not already there.
Yeah.
Thank you, my friend.
My love.
We'll see you with the works in just a few.